Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. And today's topic we are going to talk about very famous interview question. Either you are a fresher or you are experienced one. You have to find out a duplicate elements from the array. So there are various ways of doing it. So first, let's write what are the different options that we can do. First of all, that you can find a duplicate element using simple typical mechanism, that is a brute force mechanism. We can use that. Right, we can write two for loops and then we can compare each and every element one by one, and then we can simply do that. Other than that, what exactly we can do, we can make the help of HashSet collection API also. We can do that, and because we know that HashSet stores the unique values, so we can use HashSet as well. The third one is that we can use HashMap, where we will store the value in the form of key and value pair format, and then we will keep counting. This is the key. It will represent a specific duplicate value, and this is V means how many times it is getting repeated. If this value is greater than 1, in that case that element is duplicate. So likewise we can do that. So these are the three standard ways of doing it. But if you consider some other ways like using streams, Java streams also, we can typically we can do that. So in a stream we will see that. So we will take some examples of streams as well, like streams with frequency, streams with filtering options, a stream with a group by, and a stream with the frequency method also available, and we can simply do that. So three ways in streams also we will see. So total 3 plus 3, around 6 different ways we will be seeing that. So let's talk about the first one, is that is a typical way, brute force, a very typical example. For example, let's say this is my one array is available. You can see in this array, deliberately I'm making a string array. You can take integer array also. I'm having this Amazon, GCP, Azure. You can see Amazon is coming 2 times, so this is the duplicate one. GCP also coming 2 times, like Google Cloud Platform, and Azure is only 1. So you can see Azure also 2 times it's coming. Then Alibaba Sauce Labs are the unique one. So we have to find out the duplicate element from this particular array, or duplicate elements also we have to find out. So let's see the first one, the brute force. I simply write that system.out.println. We are going to talk about the brute force mechanism. And in this case, a typical one, I'll be using a for loop, that is like integer I is equal to 0. I'll be writing it, and I less than whatever the array name. Let's see, my array name is infra dot a length and then I plus plus. And then again writing a for loop where integer j is equal to, it means I'm going to compare Amazon with GCP, like that, then Amazon with Azure, Amazon with again Amazon. If it is compared, then I'll find out, okay, yeah, the duplicate element found over here. I simply write j is equal to, so this is I is starting over here, so j I'll be starting from here, so I have to write j is equal to I plus 1, simple, and then j is less than infra up to the length of the array, and then I simply write j plus plus over here. Fine, and then I'll simply put a condition over here, that is whatever the array name infra this I, which is a dot equals to infra array of a j. If they both are matched, it means I found my duplicate element, and in that case I simply print the infra value of I. It means, for example, Amazon is compared with GCP, it is not equal. Amazon compared with Azure, it is not equal, but Amazon is equal to Amazon now, and then you print the value over here at line number 19 inside the if condition. So let's run it and let's see it is working or not. So run as Java application, and you can see that with the brute force we are getting 3 duplicate elements, that is Amazon, GCP, and Azure, and these are the duplicate elements. Amazon 2 times, GCP also, and then Azure also is duplicate 1. So these are the 3 duplicate elements we are getting it. So I simply write this is the brute force method, and we are getting this output. Okay, let me run it again. Perfect. So with brute force we are getting this. So this is a typical way. If you see the time complexity, it will be O(n) square, because we are using one outer loop, one inner loop, 2 outer loop we are using it. So it will generate n square quadratic equation algorithm. So O(n) square time complexity will be there. Now let's talk about the second one. The second one is that I simply write system.out.println. I'll be using with the help of HashSet. So let's see with the hash set what exactly we can do that. Same array we have to use, and then I simple write first. I'm going to create the object of set over here. So simple, let's see, set is the interface, and let's see, I simple create data is equal to new hash set class object that I'm going to create, and a string type of data, let's see, that I have written over here, and then set is the interface that we have to import. Hash set is a class we have to import in Java. Now with this particular data, we can store only and only duplicate values. So what I'm going to do that I simple write a for loop, and then I'm going to iterate this particular infra array once again. So what type of data we have in this particular infra? We have a string type of data. So I can write a for each loop, that is string e, which is colon, that is infra. It means this e will go to this particular array one by one. And then what exactly I'm going to do that I simple put a condition over here that if this particular data dot add method, see this data dot add method is actually giving you a boolean, and then I'm going to add what? I'm going to add this particular e, whatever the value which is coming. Let's see, Amazon will be added over here. If it is successfully added, it will give you true, otherwise it will give you false. So I simple write false over here. If it is equal to successfully added, it will give you true, otherwise it will give you false. It means next time GCP will be added, next time Azure will be added, and then next time Amazon will be added. So what will happen? Amazon dot add, it means it will check if Amazon is already there, it will return false. If it is returning false, it means I found my duplicate array, because the property of the hash set is it cannot store the duplicate elements. So this is a very good logic. I have to write equal to false. It means the data is already available, it will give you false. If data is not available, it will give you true. So I simple do one thing, I simple write system.out.println, and I just print the value of what? I just print the value of e over here. That's it. So let's see it is working or not with the hash set or not. So run it again. With the hash set also you are getting Amazon, Azure, GCP duplicate elements over here. Now let's talk about the hash map. In this case, we know hash map stores the value on the basis of key and value pair format. So let's see with the hash map now. So I'm going to create the third one. That what exactly I'm going to do that first, I'm going to create one hash map. So let's create one map interface, and here I'll be storing the value over here like this in the form of a string, and the repetitive, how many repetitions are coming, number of repetitions will be there on the basis of integer. So I'm going to maintain one hash map over here. So let's see, this is my infra map. I'll be using it something like this, which is equal to new hash map. And then what exactly I'm going to do, I'm going to start my for loop once again. For I simply say that, okay, yeah, this is a string e again with the infra array is there, that is called this particular array that we have already created, this infra array. One by one this e will be going there, and what exactly I'm going to do that I simple write that from this particular infra map I'll use one method dot get method is there, and in the get method I'll be passing e. It means infra map dot get method, I'm passing e. E means the respective value. If it is available, then I'll be, this get method is giving you what? See, this get method is actually giving you an integer, right guys? Get method will give you an integer because we are passing e over here, so we will be getting the value, and the value is defined generics as integer over here. So I'll do one thing, I'll store in one integer count. Let's see, this is my integer count, which is equal to this. Okay, then I'll do one thing, I'll put a condition over here that if this count, which is equal to a null, if it is equal to null, so obviously the first time nothing got added and the count is equal to null, then I'll add the data in my map over here. So this is my map, and to add the data we have to use a put method, and I simple write what? I simple say that, okay fine, you just simple add the value e, and here you just simple add 1 over here. It means it got added first time. Okay, and then I'll come inside the else part over here, and inside the else part again I'll be using my infrastructure map over here, and then I'll write simple dot put. It means if it is not equal to null, it means it will come to the else part, and again you write e over here, and then do what? Whatever the counter that you have used, you simple increase the counter by 1, right? It means the moment you come inside the else part, you just simple increase the counter by 1. A simple logic, let's see, that I have written over here. Then what exactly I'm going to do now? Now I have to print all the duplicate elements from the array. So I simply write print all the duplicate. In this case, whatever the infra map that is ready after this particular logic, I simply say that, okay, yes, use one entry set over here. And this entry set will return what? This entry set will give you set of entry string and integer type. So I simply store in this particular set of, it will give you a complete set over here. And it will give you this one entry of a string comma integer type. And after that, I simply write, let's see, this is my entry set, which is equal to this. An entry we have to import from java.util package. We have to, now with this particular entry set, we get all the complete hash map set. I can do one thing. I can again start my for loop just for printing. And then I simply write, this is my entry over here, and for a string comma integer type, right? And then I'll be writing, this is my let's see, entry variable I'm going to create from where? From the entry set that you have to capture it. Over here, entry set will give you all the pairs, all the sets of the hash map in the form of entry set. And then I'm iterating this particular entry set. And then in this particular entry set, I simply put a condition over here that if whatever the entry that we have captured from this entry set, I simply write dot get value method. We know that get value method means, it means value will be given in the form of integer, because the generics for the value is integer. If it is what? If it is greater than 1, it means there is a duplicate entry. I simply write system.out.println, and I got my duplicate value. So I simply write that, okay, yeah, this is my entry dot, I'll be using get key over here. So I'll fetch the key, because see guys, the actual value from the array we are storing on this key, and the total number of repetitions I'm storing in the form of integer as a value. So that's why if the get value is greater than 1 from this after this logic, and then if it is greater than 1, then I'll keep capturing my key. And in the key, what exactly we are storing? We are storing all the array values over here, and then it will give you the total duplicate arrays, total duplicate elements from the array. Let's see this is working or not. So I'm going to run it. See, again, it's giving you Azure, GCP, and Amazon. With the help of HashMap also, you can do that. So please practice this one. People will ask you at time of interview. Now, the second one is that can we use that streams, right? Of course, we can use that. So let's talk about the streams here now. Streams. So with the streams, guys, we have first of all that we can use a typical filter method that we can use it. Arrays.asList method, and this is an infra array that I'm providing over here. See, this is my infra array. I'll just do one thing, just copy this, and I just comment put it over here once again as a comment, so that you will see the reference over here. You don't need to scroll up once again. So this is an infra array, and from this particular array, what exactly I want to provide, I first of all convert like that. But before that, what I'll do, I'll maintain one more hash set over here. So that hash set that we have already created, I'll just copy this. Let's see, this is the hash set I'm going to create, and let's see, I'm writing a new name, data set. So this is a hash set that I have created. And then this asList method will give you the equivalent list of this particular array, and passing the array over here, array name over here. And then you can simply write one filter, sorry, first write dot stream, convert into a stream, and then you put a filter over here. And in the filter, what you can do, simple put an E and put a lambda and give that, okay, whatever the data set that you have used for your set, you just do one thing, keep adding it over here, and then E. And we know that, okay, hash will store only and only a unique elements. It does not store the duplicate elements. And then I'll put a not over here, right? So what exactly it will do, set, it will dot add method again, it will return true or false, right? If the element was already present, it will return false. If element is not there, it will return true, or true overall, like that. So I'll do one thing, I simply write after that dot collect. I'll collect in a collection. For example, let's say I'm going to write collectors. I store inside a true set only, like this. Okay. And what exactly this collect will return? This collect will return one set of string. So I'll store inside the set of string over here. So if you see my string streams operations, you can see that system.out.println duplicate set. So let's see what exactly it is returning. So you can see it's giving you Azure, GCP, and Amazon. It's giving you the duplicate elements. So this is a very straightforward method with, I would say, set and filter. Now let's see the next one. Now I'm using a different mechanism. Here I'm using the grouping by. This is like slightly little complex. Grouping by, we can use that. So what I'm going to do that, first of all, this is my, and I'll apply dot stream over here. So let me write it in the next line, dot stream. And after dot stream, what exactly I'm going to do, I simply write dot collect method. I'll be using it, and I'll be using collectors dot. There is a method, guys, grouping by. These three methods, out of them I can use it. So I can simply use, let's see the first one, grouping by a classifier. So I give a classifier with the function interface dot identity, and then I'll simply put a bracket, and then I'll simply write that is collectors dot keep counting it. Okay, so this is the first thing that I have written. And then what exactly I'm going to do that, I simply write convert this entire thing into an entry set. It means when you collecting, group by each and every identity, and then keep counting them, and then give me one final entry set. And on this particular entry set, again I'm converting into a stream, and then I'm going to put a filter. And what kind of filter? Let's see, filter E, which is I'm going to pass what? I simple put a condition over here, because this is one entry set will be giving you one map over here, and I can put that if it is its value which is greater than 1, then do what? If its value is greater than 1, then you simply write dot map. You map it with your map dot entry once again. So I simply write map dot entry, and which method? You keep getting the key over here. I'm going to use the method expression over here, and then finally you collect it over here. Let me collect in the form of collectors dot to set over here, and put a semicolon. Yeah, so this is fine. I know this is slightly lengthy, slightly complex also. And then this will return what? This entire collect will give you one set of string once again. So I'll do one thing over here. I'll be storing inside the set of string. Let the element set over here like that. And then finally you print this element set on the console, and let's see what is the output we are getting. Element set over here, and let's run it. So here, see, stream grouping by also it's giving you Azure, GCP, Amazon. So this is a complete streaming pipeline that we are using it. So I'll explain once again quickly. Converting your infer into array list. I'm getting a list and then taking a stream. Put a collection over here. It means collect grouping by function dot identity. It means each and every from your source, from the stream source, you keep collecting it and grouping by the identity, and then the counting. It means keep maintain the counting also, and then give me one entry set out of it. So it will generate one internally one map over here. Okay, and then entry set, it will give you the complete set of map over here, and then again you use a stream and then put a filter. Filter I'll be writing on the basis of e dot get value. It means e dot get value, if it is which is greater than 1, it means the duplicate element is there, because we have used the set like that only, collectors dot keep counting. If the counting get value is greater than 1, and then again you use a map dot entry and get me the key, and then you collect it as a set over here. So this actually, there's a stream that we have written, which is actually similar kind of logic that we have written for the third option that we have written over here like that. Okay, so this is why it's giving you a very straightforward Azure, GCP, Amazon. Now let's see one more thing, which is the frequency method also that we can use that. So I simply write streams using frequency. So how to use that? So I'll be using this thing once again, arrays.asList.stream up to I'll be using it. Just put it over here, dot stream. Same infer array I'm using it. And after that stream, I'll simply write my filter. So I simply write dot filter. And in filter, let's say I'm taking one E and pass it to the lambda, and I'll be using collections dot frequency method is there. See this last one, collections dot frequency. And the thing is frequency of what? Frequency of your list. So I'll do one thing, first of all, that I'll be storing this entire thing in a list over here first, because this as list will give you list of a string. So let me store in the list of a string. I'll do one thing like this, list is equal to this, and then you put a colon, and on this list I'll be applying the stream. Okay, and then the same list that we are capturing, you just simple frequency, because we have to calculate the frequency on this particular a list and then put E over here, frequency of what for each and every element from this particular list. So this is a feature of the frequency. And then if it is greater than 1, then do what? If it is greater than 1, then you simple dot collect over here, and then I'll be writing connectors dot converting into a to set over here. So this is the thing that we will be using it, and when you get this particular collect, it will give you set of a string once again. So let me store inside the set of a string, and this is my, let's see, final element list is equal to this. In this particular element list, you will be getting all the duplicate values. So let me print it this element list on the console once again, element list, and let's print it on the console. So here also you are getting Azure, GCP, Amazon. So for each and every options, guys, that we have used, everyone is giving you the duplicate elements, right? Let me do one thing. Let me add one more duplicate, couple of duplicate values. For example, let's see, I'm writing, put a comma, then I'm writing, let's see, Java, or let's say I'm writing language C, put one more Java over here, and then I'm writing, let's see, one more C over here like this. So this Java is also 2 times, C also 2 times, and then I'm going to run it. It should give you all the duplicate values. You can see Java C also added for each and every method now. Okay, and with the streams also we are getting Java, Azure, C, GCP, Amazon, everything we are getting in the same way. So last 3 with the help of streams are slightly different for you guys, but people might expect you guys at the time of interview things will be very easy with respect to streams, very straightforward. And please try to practice. It's when you understand that, it will be very easy for that. So people will ask you with the help of a streaming pipeline, how will you find out the duplicate elements? So likewise, we can simply do that. I hope it's clear now. So you can practice. It's the same thing you can apply for any kind of array, either integer array or double array or string array, you can apply over there. So thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it's clear now. Please don't explain only brute force at a time of interview, because this will give you ON square. We have other better options also available. So please practice and let me know if you have any issues, or if you have any other finding the duplicate elements, please feel free to put in the comment section. Definitely I'll have a look. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching Naveen Automation Labs. Please subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon to get the notification for the next video. Till then, take care and God bless you all. Bye-bye.